That's cool. Can I use that? Campbell sent me an email that says, last week was the best meeting ever. Don't forget to say that to Anita. Lol. But I'm not going to say that because that's just rude. There's no way I'm going to say that. It's terrible. I can't believe it did. So in 2001, we just moved back from America, been over there for 4.5 years, which is an awesome place, by the way, despite everything you hear. So much fun to live there. And we came back, and my ex-wife was a hairdresser. So what we did is we thought, start up a hair salon. So we came back, moved back with nothing, borrowed $5,000 and started a luxury hair salon. You do that on $5,000, it's not very easy. So we did that, we didn't know anyone, started that off, and in 2 years, we turned that into, we had 9 staff. It was a hair and beauty salon and solarium. Things were going pretty well, so then I decided I've always wanted to do real estate, so I got into real estate. And when I was in real estate, about 6-7 months into it, they decided they wanted to get everybody onto this internet thingy. So like you have websites and stuff and communicate with emails and all that sort of thing, and it's like, everyone's like, why do I need to do that? I've got my phone, I've got my car, I drive my people around to show them houses, and I've got my little black book with all my buyers and sellers and things in there. Who needs a website? And believe it or not, 3 years ago, I was actually approaching real estate agents as far as doing video and social media, and I found a real estate agency that didn't have a website 3 years ago. Anybody shocked?
Yeah.
Do they think that's a little bit ridiculous? Video and social media has been around 10 or 12 years now, and it is, as we know, the best way for marketing. So for example, it helps increase brand awareness by 70%, your traffic by 51%, and your sales by 34%. Who doesn't use video on a regular basis to build their business? I'll leave that there. Just move on from that one and move on to the next point here. So what I want to do is I want to get a volunteer up, and I'm going to do a quick 5-minute consult on how video and social media can work for your business. So is there anyone here who either thinks it wouldn't work for my business, I'm going to stick it up you because I know you can't get it to work for me, or just like, yeah, I'm keen, I'm interested to find out if it can work. Does anyone want to be a volunteer? I can do that with. Awesome, come on.
Because I feel bad because I haven't replied to your last message.
She's even feeling guilty, that's even better. I love it. So, now just to know, this wasn't a setup, by the way.
No, it wasn't.
So I didn't tell anyone I was going to do this. I actually didn't think about this until last night. So, all right, so do you think video could actually work for your business?
Absolutely.
Damn.
But I can't do it.
Okay, cool. Now that's all right. We can make this work. I was really hoping for someone that thought it wouldn't work.
Well,
but anyway, that's all right. Now stay there. We're just going to do a quick 5-minute consult.
Prove that it
So-
wasn't set up.
So, what do you do in 30 seconds or less?
What do I do? I'm a
Yes.
naturopath that does specialist work in women's health and autoimmunity, and also reaches out globally to everyone because everyone needs help because everyone's unhealthy.
Okay, so what are your key target areas that you help people with? The 3 pain points.
Fatigue, pain, and lack of a life.
As in energy?
Vitality.
Okay, so when your clients come to you, what do they complain about? What are their say 2 or 3 things that they always say they've got issues with?
They don't have enough energy to do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
They feel depressed all the time, and in pain.
Okay. So how do you give me, let's say 3 ways you can help them and how you do it?
I can help them convince their body that it's got everything it needs by feeding itself properly, which the majority of people don't do, hydrating itself properly, and just being aware of some of the messaging that we've received over the last 60 years that mightn't be as accurate as it could be with respect to health.
Okay.
Simple stuff.
Very cool. Did anybody learn anything from that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right there, that could be one video. That could also be about 6 or 7 videos, just there. So it's just a matter of asking yourself basic, easy questions. Because you work in what you work in, you think everybody else has got this good idea of how things work.
Can you just repeat those questions for us, please?
So basically ask, what are the top 5 questions or pain points that people come to you with? And then what are your answers? Give me a few answers to each one of those questions. If you come with the top 5, and out of those top 5, I'll guarantee there's a minimum of 3 issues that everybody has to do with that. And if you did that for each of those 5 points, you've got 15 videos just there. It's that simple. That's all it is. Because we live in what we live in, we think everybody else knows, but they've got their own life. They're not interested in you or what you do. But when it comes time for I need that service, they're really interested in what you are and what you do. And that's why the consistency is important. So can you see, so what we could do there is we could take that one great big video, and then we would chop that up into little tiny videos as well. So there's one big video, and you can sit down. Thank you very much. You've been a great victim. We could take that one big video that we did, and understand that was like 2 minutes of stuff, and make a big video. That will go on, it's a bunch of different ways, but minimum of YouTube and Facebook is a minimum is where you would put that. And then you grab all the little points. Notice there was about 6 little points in there and what she was talking about. So each one of those little points we would create little videos of. Now here's some of the platforms. So is anybody service business people here? Who out of those people is not on LinkedIn on a regular basis yet? Okay, that's cool. Because LinkedIn is great. It's great organic traffic at the moment. You can reach a huge amount of people. And if anyone's in business looking for business things, they're going to check you out on LinkedIn. It's really, really important. And LinkedIn is becoming more and more wanting video because all the platforms are heading that direction in a big, big way. So you need to be going that way. A lot of people are scared of TikTok because they think the Chinese government's going to get all their information, and then I don't know what they expect them to do with it, but look, they've already got the info, seriously. If you're still worried, that's fine, but they've already got it, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. And what info are they going to get anyway? Oh, I learned how to do electrical stuff on here. I don't think they're that worried. They've got their own electricians. So TikTok is something that it is the fastest growing platform. Well, it was the fastest growing platform. In case you hadn't heard, about 12 months ago, a little bit over 12 months ago, Google obviously was the bee's knees when it comes to websites and internet and that sort of thing. TikTok is now the most, the platform that more people go to than anything else. So they took over that. So TikTok basically is telling the world how to work. So in saying that, what's happened is TikTok come along, and that's why we have Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels and YouTube Shorts, because of TikTok. Now what's happened is these guys are all playing catch up. TikTok just a few months ago was a similar, different but similar sort of way of doing things as what Instagram and Facebook was, in that the way the algorithms were set up. But now TikTok is actually a search engine. So it no longer operates the way these other guys do, even though it's a little bit different. It is now a search engine. So if people are going to look for things, they go to TikTok, type in what they're looking for, just the same as you would with Google, and that's where they find stuff. The fastest growing age bracket in TikTok is 29 to 49. So if you serve anybody in that bracket, you need to be there, because that's the fastest growing platform at the moment. And it changes all the time. Here's how TikTok plays the game. Just a few months ago, Instagram came out and said, well, we're now a video platform, we're not a photo platform. Well, we still do photos because obviously they're important, but we're a video platform. And then about a week or two ago, TikTok comes out and goes, guess what? We do photos now. Instagram's like, crap, we can't keep up. So now, on TikTok, you can actually get still images and you can put music behind it and do one, you can do carousels, you can do the whole lot, whatever you like, just like Instagram sort of did. But now what TikTok's done is gone, well, we'll put music and everything else behind it as well. So if you go onto Instagram now, guess what you can do on the photos on Instagram? You can put music and everything on it. That's how it works. Now the other thing that you need to be on is YouTube. Two reasons. One, YouTube obviously is the second biggest search engine there is, and you probably know if you go searching for anything on Google, you're going to have about 5 or 6 ads and you're going to have 3 YouTube clips come up. So that's one of the reasons there, because that's going to help everything. The other thing is YouTube's gone, okay, there's 2 billion people that follow us, everyone's going short form vertical video, let's play that game too. So they did that, and now they've taken over priority from TikTok as far as where people are going and as far as how fast it's picking up. So, and the good thing is, every one of those, you know how at the beginning we created 1 video and then we created 6 shorter videos? Once you create that video, now you can get a lot more technical than this, but from my perspective, get out, get in front of people with good information consistently. So that's my main message. You can go a lot more technical, obviously, but we don't need to do that. You've made that video, each one of those 6 videos, you can take those and put on all those platforms. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn. You send them out to your